Okay, setting up my screen. Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class here. Before I do anything, I need to know if you can see me and hear me. If you can see me and hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-OK. One more time. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so that way I know everything's okay. That means you can see me and hear me and there are no technical issues. Everything is running well. All right, Tetsuro says yes. Thank you for that. Tina, thank you. Stacy, hello, thank you. Hello, Alice, thank you. Sims, thank you. All right, Katie, thank you. Lama, hello. Deepa, hello. Mary, thank you. Umesh, thank you. Okay, Edwin, hello Edwin. Marion, hello. Okay, I'm really happy to see everyone. Thank you for being here because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So I really, really appreciate that. Yes, I do. Well, let's get right into it because we're always racing against the clock. Tomas, thank you. We will be here for 2 hours. Air Lady, thank you. We'll be here for 2 hours. So I hope you are ready to practice with me and of course with the chat. And one thing I have to say about the chat is only subscribers can join the chat. I do that because we want to keep the bots out. We want to keep the spamming out. We want a clean, smooth, safe chat, yeah, for all of us to use together. So if you want to chat with us, please subscribe to my channel and you can get right into the chat. Yeah, so one more time, only subscribers can join the chat. I do that to keep the bots out and to keep the spamming out. So we have a safe and fun and interesting chat. All right, so like I said, we're gonna be for 2 hours. And what we always do, we always have a toast for good luck. So let's do that. Let's have our toast for good luck. So whatever you're drinking, please pick it up. Of course, I have my coffee right here. And we will have 2 toasts. Yes, 2 toasts. Our first toast will be for the green team. Yes, you see them. Their names are in green. They support me. They support the channel. By supporting me and the channel, they are supporting everyone. So let's give the green team, yeah, the members who joined the channel, a big, big thank you. Thank you, green team. Cheers. If you don't have a beverage, we can fist bump, bump, cheers, bump, cheers. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. For our second toast is for you. Yes, without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, everyone. If you don't have a beverage, we can fist bump, bump, cheers, bump, cheers. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Okay, alrighty, all right. Now, let's talk about today's lesson plan. And it is right here, right here. There are 5 activities. Yes, 5. We always have 5. 5 activities in 2 hours. We will review superlatives. Then we will do which one is different. Then we will do a conversation from my book. Then we will do a worksheet based on the idiom fair and square. And those sentences are done by the green team. And then our 5th activity, we will watch a video and practice 10 very short conversations. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. And let's get right into it. So let's start. Our first activity is a review of superlatives. All right, so superlative is the top, right? And so we use adjectives to describe things and we can compare things, right? So she is taller than he is, right? So tall is the adjective and we're using it to describe people. And so we can compare people. And so she is taller than he is, right? And then if you have like 3 people, you'd say, oh, you could say, oh, he's tall, She's tallest, and he is the tallest, right? So actually, it should be like this, right? So, okay, let's say he is tall. She is taller, right? She's taller than he is, but he is the tallest, right? So of the three, he is the tallest. So that's a superlative. So let's go ahead and do that. And our example is going to be 6 people, and they live in a town, all right? And so I'm going to ask you questions about these 6 people. And we have Bob, and he's boring. We have Irma, and she is interesting. We have Paul, he is patient. We have Fred, he's funny. We have Andy, he's amazing. We have Richie, he's rich. So let's talk about these people in town. All right, so our activity number 1. Okay, that's on the screen, yeah, right there, 1. It's our first one. We're doing 5 today. And so superlatives. Okay, and so and then people in town, people in this town, people in town. Okay, now I have to draw pictures. That's always my challenge here. Okay, so we have Bob. Bob, and he's boring. Boring Bob. Okay, so let's say Bob's gonna have he's kind of boring here, you know, boring Bob. And then we have Irma. Now Irma, she's interesting. Irma is interesting, so let's have a picture of Irma. She has kind of a curly hair like that, okay? And then she'll have bangs. She has curly hair with bangs, and Irma is interesting, and she has big eyes and a big smile. So Irma has a big smile, and she is interesting. And next we have, okay, yeah, we'll go over here. All right, and so our next person is Paul. Hold on. I'm running out of space. Interesting, that's a long word, so oh boy. Okay, and this is Paul. And Paul is patient. Paul is patient. He can wait. Paul is patient. And so Paul, he's a good guy. So let's give him kind of, I don't know, this kind of hair, I guess. Let's give him this kind of hair here. And let's say, okay, he's got big eyes too, and he's got a big smile. Okay, so Paul is patient. And then our next person in town is Fred. And Fred is funny. Funny Fred. So we have Fred, he's funny. Okay, he's got this kind of hair. He's got big eyes. He's got a big smile. So Fred is funny. And our next person is Andy. Andy. And Andy is amazing. Amazing Andy. He can do anything. He's amazing. So he's got big eyes and a big smile. There is amazing Andy. And our last person in town is Richie. Richie. There's Richie, and Richie's rich. Rich Richie. He's got lots of money. He is rich. He's got a big smile because he's rich. And his hair is like this. He's just got some on the side, none on top. There's Richie. He's rich. We got Bob, who is boring. Boring Bob. We have Irma. She's interesting. Interesting Irma. We have Paul. He's patient. Patient Paul. We got Fred. Funny Fred. So Fred is very funny. Funny Fred. We have Andy. Andy is amazing. Amazing Andy. We have Richie. He's rich. rich, Richie. Yeah, okay. So they're the people in town. So I have questions for you, of course, because we want to practice our English. Who's the, and then person in town? That's a question. And then we have one more. And then who is, okay. And then he or she. He, she is. Okay, so there's our people. Here's our sentences. Now, sometimes with superlatives, we use the most, and sometimes we use est, okay? And so, for example, boring, the most boring. Who is the most boring person in town? So, for boring, we use the most, all right? So, so Bob is the most boring person in town. Irma is the most interesting person in town. Irma is the most interesting person in town. Paul is the most patient person in town. Paul is the most patient person in town. Fred is the funniest person in town. So Fred is the funniest person in town. Andy is the most amazing person in town. Andy is the most amazing person in town. Richie is the richest person in town. Richie is the richest person in town. Okay, so we have the most boring, the most interesting, the most patient, the funniest, the most amazing, and the richest. You got it? Okay? Okay, so in the chat, I want you to answer the question. Okay, so my question is, who's the most amazing person in town? Who is the most amazing person in town? So please answer my question. It's hard for, where should I stand? You can see now, okay? So, who is the most amazing person in town? Please answer. Hey, Ava's here. Hello, Ava. Who is the most amazing person in town? Who is the most amazing person in town? Please tell me. Okay, Stacy. Andy is the most amazing person in town. Samuel. Andy is the most amazing person in town. Very good. Abdul, my mother. Okay, good. Ava, Andy is the most amazing person in town. Good, good. Umesh, Andy is the most amazing person in town. Stacy, Andy is the most. Okay, we want the most. So we have the most. And we have est. So for 2 syllables or less, we use est. Okay, for 3 or more syllables, we use the most. Okay, so boring. So, and there's 2 syllables in boring, but we don't say boringest. We say the most boring. Okay. And then interesting, right? Interesting. There's 4 syllables, so we use the most interesting. Patient, 3, the most patient. Funny, that's 2 syllables, so we say funniest. And amazing, 3 syllables, the most amazing. Rich, that's 1 syllable, so we say richest. Okay, so it depends on how many syllables the adjective has. But case by case, sometimes boring has boring. That's 2 syllables, but we say the most. So there's the thing with English. There's always, it's never, exactly. It's never, black and white. There's exceptions and case by case situations. So boring has 2 syllables, but we use the most for that. Okay, so good. So everyone, okay, Sims, Andy is the most amazing person in town. Tina, Andy is the most amazing person in town. Stacy, good, thank you for fixing. Andy is the most amazing person in town. Very good. Okay. So learner, okay. My question, who's the most amazing person in town? And that is Andy is the most amazing person in town. That's right, Deepa. That's right. Who's the most amazing people? You're the most amazing people. Thank you, Deepa, for that. Marian, Andy is the most amazing person in town. Very good, very good. Okay, here we go. Let's have another question, shall we? All right. Who's the funniest person in town? Who is the funniest person in town? Please tell me who is the funniest person in town, please. Who is the funniest person in town? Yeah, okay, good, Tina. That's the correct sentence. Okay, Tomas, Fred is the funniest person in town. Very good. That is correct. Tina, Fred is the funniest person in town. That is correct. Funniest. So Fred is funny. He is the funniest. So in town, these people live in town. Who is the funniest? Fred is the funniest. Yeah. Good. Mary, Fred is the funniest person in town. Very good. Sims, Fred is the funniest person in town. Good. Ava, Fred is the funniest person in town. Good. Okay, nice. Okay, I have another question for you. Who is the richest person in town? 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 Can you tell me, please? Can you tell me, please? Who is the richest in town? Okay, Tina. Richie is the richest person in town. In town. In town. In this town. Where these people live. Their town. These people. Their town. Who is the richest? Yes, Richie is the richest person in town. Who's the richest person in town? Richie is the richest person in town. Okay, good. Okay, I'm looking at the clock. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta move faster. Okay, who is the most interesting person in town? Who is the most interesting person in town, please? Please tell me, who is the most interesting person in town? Who is the most interesting person in town? I wanna know who is the most interesting person in town. I wanna know. Okay, Kadeen says Irma is the most interesting person in town. Deepa, Irma is the most interesting person in town. Stacy, Irma is the most interesting person in town. Marion, Irma is the most interesting person in town. Mary, Irma is the most interesting person in town. Tomas, Irma is the most interesting person in town. Learner, yes. Umesh, Irma is the most interesting person in town. Ava, Irma is the most interesting person in town. Tetsuro, Irma is the most interesting person in town. Tina, yes. Alice, yes. That's right. Bob is not. He's opposite to Irma. That's right. Good. All right. Who is the most patient person in town? Who is the most patient person in town? Please tell me. Can you tell me who the most patient person in town is? Please tell me who the most patient person in town is. Who is the most patient person in town? Who is the most patient person in town? Who is that? Who is the most patient person in town? Stacy says, Paul is the most patient person in town. Deepa says, Paul is the most patient person in town. Kayleen says, Paul is the most patient person in town. Ava says, Paul is the most patient person in town. Tetsuro says, Paul is the most patient person in town. That is correct. Tomas says, Paul is the most patient person in town. Marion says, Paul is the most patient person in town. That is correct. Now, who is the most boring person in town? Who is the most boring person in town? Who is the most boring person in town? Can you tell me who the most boring person in town is? Can you tell me who is the most boring person in town? Who is the most boring person in town? Okay, Tina, Bob is the most boring person in town. Alice, Bob is the most boring person in town. Deepa, Bob is the most boring person in town. Mary, Bob is the most boring person in town. Stacy, Bob is the most boring person in town. Katie, Bob is the most boring person in town. Ava, Bob is the most boring person in town. Tessero, Bob is the most boring person in town. Sims, Bob is the most boring person in town. Umesh, Bob is the most boring person in town. Tomas, Bob is the most boring person in town. Marion, Bob is the most boring person in town. Learner, yes. Good. Everybody. Okay, here we go. Okay. Not he, she. Hold on, I'm changing this. Okay, we're doing our next question here. Okay. So I'm going to say, who is Bob? And you're going to say, Bob is the most boring person in town. Okay? One more time. Who is Bob? You are going to say, Bob is the most boring person in town. Okay? Who is Bob? Bob is the most boring person in town. Okay? Are you ready to practice this? Okay, here we go. I'm going to ask who is, and you're going to say who that person is. All right, so let's try Bob, okay? Who is Bob? So in the chat, please tell me, who is Bob? Okay, Tina, you're very fast. Bob is the most boring person in town. So don't forget person, person, person. Okay, yep. So I'm going to write that. So Bob. Okay, who is Bob? Who is Bob? Bob is the most boring person in town. Okay. Who is Bob? Bob is the most boring person in town. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, so we did Bob. So I'm going to check off Bob. Bob, we did Bob. Okay, here we go. Who is Richie? Who is Richie? Who is Richie? I'll put numbers here. Why not? Why not? It can't hurt. There's no harm in putting numbers here. Number 2. Who is Richie? Who is Richie? Number 2. Who is Richie? Who is Richie? Excel, hello. Okay, Ava, Richie is the richest person in town. Deepa, Richie is the richest person in town. Okay, Chanel, Richie is the most, no. So, the richest. So these are 2 ways. Okay, so Richie is the richest. So who is Richie? We're because of the syllables, right? So there's only 1 syllable in rich. So we use est. So Richie is the richest person in town. Okay. Who is Richie? Richie is the richest person in town. So we don't, because of syllables, boring, so we use the most boring. Rich, we use richest. Richie is the richest person in town. Okay, number 3. Who is Andy? 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 Okay, Deepa. Andy is the most amazing person in town. Chanel. Andy is the most amazing person in town. Good. Alice. Andy is the most amazing person in town. Stacy. Andy is the most amazing person in town. Katie. Who is Andy? Andy is the most amazing person in town. All right. Okay, Tina. Wait 1 minute. Okay, Tina. No problem. Okay. Good. Umesh. Andy's the most amazing person in town. Tomas. Andy's the most amazing person in town. Marion. Who is Andy? Andy is the most amazing person in town. Okay. Antonio. Andy is the most amazing person in town. Okay. All right, let's go number 4. Let's see, number 4. Let's go with Paul. Who is Paul? Number 4. Who is Paul? Who is Paul? Who is Paul? So, who is Paul? Who is Paul? Learner, Andy is the most amazing person in town. Very good. Ava, Paul is the most patient person in town. Very good, Ava. Mary, Paul is the most patient person in town. Nada. And yep, okay. Tina, Paul is the most patient person in town. Stacy, Paul is the most patient person in town. Sims, Paul is the most patient person in town. Alice, Paul is the most patient person in town. Umesh, Paul is the most patient person in town. Tetsuro, Paul is the most patient person in town. Marion, who is Paul, Paul is the most patient person in town. Okay, hello, Irina. Paul is the most patient person in town. Chanel, Paul is the most patient person in town. Okay, so Chanel has question why we use most with patient. It's 2 syllables because there are exceptions. So I'm not sure exactly why, but like if you say patientist, it doesn't really work. Okay, so patient. If we did the est, patientist, right? It doesn't. So perhaps it's a spelling or a pronunciation reason, Chanel. I don't know exactly, but there are exceptions. There's always an exception to the rule. So for patient, we use most patient. So anybody, I always say, if you have any doubt, if you're not sure which to use, please check the dictionary. Okay, so if at any time when everyone should use a dictionary, right? As a learner, I use a dictionary for Japanese where I live in Japan, and I need to use a dictionary very often. I use a dictionary often for Japanese, and so if you have a question about, should I use the most or should I use est? Check your dictionary to make sure. Yeah, so I think it's more of a pronunciation. So patient, patientist. It's strange. So the most patient. Okay, good. All right. So Paul is the most patient person in town. Number 5. Let's go 5. Okay, number 5. Who is Irma? Who is Irma? Number 5. Who is Irma? 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 Okay, Ava. Irma is the most interesting person in town. Good, Ava. Stacy. Irma is the most interesting person in town. Deepa. Irma is the most interesting person in town. Alice. Irma is the most interesting person in town. Marion. Irma is the most interesting person in town. Tetsuro. Irma is the most interesting person in town. Chanel. Irma is the most interesting person in town. Kadeen, who is Irma? Irma is the most interesting person in town. Samuel, Irma is the most interesting person in town. Sims, Irma is the most interesting person in town. Tomas, Irma is the most interesting person in town. Okay, Irma. All right, one more. Number 6. Who is Fred? Who is Fred? Number 6. Who is Fred? Who is Fred? Who is Fred? Who is Fred? Okay, Stacy, Fred is the funniest person in town. Fred is the funniest person in town. All right, Chanel. Fred is the funniest person in town. Mary, Fred is the funniest person in town. Ava, Fred is the funniest person in town. Tesoro, Fred is the funniest person in town. Tina, Fred, yes, he is the funniest person in town. Who is Fred? He is the funniest person in town. That works, Tina. Tomas, Fred is the funniest person in town. Sims, Fred is the funniest person in town. Katie, Fred is the funniest person in town. Nada, Fred is the funniest person in town. Alice, Fred is the funniest person in town. Marion, Fred is the funniest person in town. Fred is the funniest person in town. You did it, Tomas. You did it. Well done. I'm looking at the clock. Whoa, boy, we are over time. But there's a lot to do here, right? So I try to keep our activities in. So we do 5 activities in 2 hours. So what? That's like 20 minutes a piece or so. So I try to keep it. I try to keep things in the right time frame, but sometimes it's hard to. I can't because we have lots of information here, yes? And I think lots of useful information and useful language for us to speak English, yeah. Okay, good. So those are superlatives. These are the people in town. Bob is the most boring person in town. Irma is the most interesting person in town. Paul is the most patient person in town. Fred is the funniest person in town. Andy is the most amazing person in town. Richie is the richest person in town. Okay, good job. And what I will do, I always do this, I take a picture of the whiteboard so you could check it out anytime you want to. I post all my whiteboard, those pictures, on my Facebook group page, Mark Kulek English Speaking Practice. You can see the link below. That is to my Facebook group page. And so after we finish today, I'm going to take a picture of the whiteboard. So if you want to go back to review, if there's something you weren't sure about, I'm going to take a picture and you can check it out at my Facebook group page, Mark Kulek English Speaking Practice, and the link is below. All right, so don't worry. If you want to do more, I'm going to take a picture and you can practice on your own, okay? So it's time to change activities. Activity number 2, which one is different? All right, so we're going to do a worksheet. Okay, there's 1. So this is activity number 2. Which one is different? Which one is different? Okay, and our topic is my interests, your interests, our interests. So let's just say our interests. Our interests. So that means what we like to do. So what we like to do, our interests. So I'm going to show you a worksheet, and it looks like this. It looks like this right here. And there are 4 items, 4 activities, 4 things. And within the 4, choose one that is different. So I always give this example. Okay, this is an example. Red, blue, bicycle, pink. Red, blue, bicycle, pink. Which one is different? Bicycle, yes, because it's transportation. The other 3 are colors. So which one's different? Bicycle, because it's transportation. Okay, so that's how we do it. So I'm going to show you the worksheet right here on the screen. And in the chat, you're going to tell me which one is different. And most important, the reason why. Right? So of the 4, I gave you the example, bicycle. So you don't say only bicycle, you say bicycle because and the reason, right? So it's a challenge because you have to use English to tell me your feelings, what you think about these 4 things, right? So it's a challenge, but this is how you improve, right? So right there, I'm going to show you the handout. And there it is, right there. There's the worksheet. I'm making it full screen so you can see easily, yeah? My interests. our interests, everybody's interests, what you like to do, what people like to do. Okay, here we have group 1 keyword. So we have 2 groups. So right now we're going to do group 1, and there are 4 keywords. All right, so our 4 keywords in group 1: play tennis, fishing, shopping, camping. Which one is different and why? Play tennis, fishing, shopping, camping. Which one is different and why? Yes, Ava. Okay, Ava. Okay, Ava, shopping because we spend money. Yeah. So play tennis, right? You just go to the park. Fishing, you just go to the lake. Camping, you just go outside. But shopping, you need money. We spend money doing that, right? So when you're camping, you're maybe hiking and talking. Fishing, you're sitting there. Playing tennis, you're running around. But shopping, you're spending money. So good job, Ava. Kadeen, I think play tennis because we need 2 players. Good. See, lots of answers here. Tomas, I think tennis is different because 2 or 4 people need to do. We need, yeah. So because two or 4 people are needed to do this. So Tomas. Okay, Tomas, one more time. 2 or 4 people are needed to do this. Deepa, I think playing tennis because we need 2 players to play. Marion, I think shopping because it's not a hobby. Yeah, so shopping, we need to do it, right? We have to go shopping to buy food. We have to go shopping to buy clothing, right? So it's not a hobby, it's a necessity. Good, Marion. Tetsuro, play tennis because it definitely needs 2 people. Nada, I think camping because it's not an activity. It's for rest. Good, Nada. Samuel, play tennis is different because it is a 2-person sport. Chanel, shopping is different because play tennis, fishing, and camping are activities. Ava, fishing because we can only sit. Yeah, that's right. So fishing, you're sitting and waiting. Yeah, Ava. Stacy, shopping is different because we play tennis, go fishing, or camping outside. We usually enjoy shopping inside. Very good, Stacy. Lots of answers. Good job, everyone. I like it. Good, Tomas. 2 or 4 people are needed to do this. So, Tomas, needed. So you should spell it N-E-E-D-E-D. So we're putting need into the past tense. 2 or 4 people are needed. Deepa. Camping, because we need to carry many things. There are no wrong answers. Lots of you guys are being very, very creative. I like it. Tina, fishing because you catch fish in the water, but the others you do not. I like it, Tina. Alice, I think fishing is different because we need to go to the sea to do it. We need to go to the sea to do it. Air Lady, hello, Air Lady. I think fishing because we need a lake or the beach to take the fish. Yeah. Ava, fishing because it's a hobby with water and fish. Good. Tetsuro, play tennis because it's not a gerund. Okay, yeah, fishing, shopping, those are ing. And then play is infinitive. Good. Yes, good, Tomas, needed. Stacy, fishing is different because it's boring. Good, Stacy. So Stacy likes playing tennis, shopping, and camping, but fishing is boring. Good, Stacy. Ava, play tennis because there is a ball. Yes. Fishing, no ball. Shopping, no ball. Camping, no ball. Very good. I did read your sentence, Air Lady. I did. I read it. You said, I think fishing because we need the lake or beach to take the fish. So you need to listen, Air Lady. Deepa, shopping because we can do it in person or sitting at home through online. Good. Yes. So shopping, you can do it in person or at home. So Deepa, shopping because we can do it in person or at home. Or actually, Deepa, we could say shopping because we can do it in person or online. That's simpler and clearer, more clear. Shopping because we can do it in person or online. Learner, I think camping because it is outside the city. Good, good. Outside the city. Nice. Marion, I think fishing because we are bitten by mosquitoes. Yes, I don't like mosquitoes. I don't like mosquitoes at all. I hate mosquitoes. Alice, I think play tennis is different because we need two people to play. So Alice, one person, two people. One person, two people, three people. So people is the plural and person is the singular. Tomas, fishing is different because many mosquitoes are near the water. Yes, I hate mosquitoes. Tetsuo, fishing because it needs much patience. Ava, fishing because there's no P. Let's see. P for play. Shopping has two P's. Camping has one P. However, fishing, no P. Good, Ava. Hello, Mariella. You're welcome, Air Lady. Deepa, shopping because we can do it in person or online. Good, Deepa. Nada. Shopping because it is the best to make me happy. How about this? Nada. Shopping because it makes me the happiest. It makes me the happiest. And actually, that's a superlative, right? Happiest. It makes me the happiest. Kadeen, I think fishing because we need to be quiet. Yes. Air Lady, I think play tennis because we need two people to play. Okay, good, Air Lady. Two people. So one person, two people, three people, four people. So person is singular, one person, two people. I'll write, a few people made this mistake. So I'm going to write this in the chat. So we have one person, and that is singular. And then two people, that is plural. Okay, so everybody be careful. One person, two people. Okay, Tina, shopping because we buy stuff and I want to buy a baseball because my teacher teaches me how to do baseball and I did it. Congratulations. Tina, who's your favorite team? I'm sure it's the Twins. You like the Twins, don't you, Tina? Maybe Tina's favorite baseball team are the Twins. Because she lives in Minnesota, and they are the Minnesota Twins. I'm from Los Angeles, and my favorite team are the Dodgers. Alice, I think play tennis is different because we need two people to play. Very good, Alice. Okay, let's go to group number 2, shall we? Here we go. Group 2, keywords. Talking with people, sightseeing, listening to music, gardening, Which one is different and why? One more time. Group 2 keywords. Talking with people, sightseeing, listening to music, gardening. Yes, Tomas, thank you. Group 2 keywords. Talking with people, sightseeing, listening to music, gardening. Which one is different and why? Here, lady, I think play tense because we need 2 people and a lot of energy. Yes, indeed. It takes energy. Good, good, good. But that's why we play, right? For exercise. It's good. It's good to move our body. Ava, talking with people because I need another person. Okay, good, Ava. Another person. I need another person. Okay, Ava. One more time, Ava. Talking with people because I need another person. Tomas, gardening is different because we grow plants in the garden. Tina, it is baseball, not... Oh, basketball. Did you say baseball or basket? Hold on, I gotta go back. Okay, you said baseball, Tina. Okay, so basketball. So you like the Timberwolves. You like the Timberwolves. They did pretty good this year. They lost to Memphis, but that was a good series between those 2 teams. Okay, Air Lady says, I think gardening because it's natural. Good. Marion, I think gardening because it's a relaxing activity. Right? Marion, it is a relaxing activity. Gardening is relaxing, yes? No? Okay, Mariella. Oh, we started 1 hour ago. So you are 1 hour late, but we have 1 more hour. So we started 10 a.m. Japan time. I live in Japan, so 10 a.m. Japan. Stacy, I think gardening is different because it is difficult. I always make my plants die. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, so Ava, another, A-N-O-T-H-E-R. Another. Okay. Oh, the Vikings, football. Okay, now we have a different sport, Tina. Wait, Tina, first we went baseball, then you said basketball, now football. We're doing all the sports, huh, Tina? All the ball sports. Okay, Tetsuro, gardening because we get crops. Good. Tomas, okay, yeah, thank you, Tomas. Alice, I think gardening is different because we can do a lot of flowers. Okay, we can plant a lot of flowers in the garden. So plant, not do, but we can plant a lot of flowers. P-L-A-N-T. Air Lady, I think gardening because I need seeds and dirt to garden. Yeah, that's right. You need seeds. And the seeds grow in the dirt, in the earth, actually. So seeds go in the earth to grow. I'm going to write that down. Seeds are planted in the earth to grow. Yeah, that's good. I like it. So seeds are planted in the earth to grow. Tina, talk with people because we can't talk to them. Okay, all good. Okay, Tina. Tina says, talking with people because we can talk different languages. I like it. That's what we're doing here. We have many people who speak different languages, but we're all speaking in English right now. So that's what it's all about, communicating with each other, talking with each other. Learner, I think gardening because it is a green area. Good. Deepa, gardening because we need to handle it carefully based on different seasons. Yes, gardening is difficult. There are many things can go wrong when you're gardening. Okay, Tomas, listening to music is different because it makes you calm. Good. Ava, listening to music because it uses electricity. Yes. Lots of answers here. Tetsuro, sightseeing because it makes us move a long distance. Yeah, Tina. Tina speaks more than one language, right, Tina? Alice, I think talking with people are different because we can talk anytime and anywhere. So, Tina, we don't need in. So, Tina, Alice, sorry, not Tina, Alice. Alice, I think talking with people is different because we can talk anytime and anywhere. So we don't need in. Okay, Alice, just talk anytime and anywhere. Stacy, sightseeing is different because we go sightseeing on a trip. Others are everyday activities. Good, yes. That's right. Gardening, we do it every day. If you have a garden, you need to do it every day. Right? We listen if you're driving in your car, maybe you're cleaning your house, you listen to music. And we talk every day to people, our family, our friends, our neighbors. Okay, good job. I like it. I'm looking at the clock. We got to change. It's been 1 hour. Okay, good job, everyone. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'll be here and we will review this tomorrow. Okay, so for right now, Air Lady, thank you always for Air Lady's always very kind to me. Air Lady, I appreciate your kind support. Yes, I do. Thank you so much. Thank you, Air Lady. You're very kind, very generous. Air Lady is very generous to me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Big kisses for you. Mwah. Thank you. Very, very generous. Oh, thank you so much. Mwah. And Air Lady, use my orange, my favorite color, this orange. Thank you very much. And thank you for the birthday present. I appreciate it very, very much. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Alice, I think talking with people is different because we talk anytime, anywhere. That's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, Air Lady, mwah. Kisses. Oh, Deepa, May 4th. So my birthday was a couple days ago. So my birthday, May 4th. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Air Lady. Okay, I'm looking at the time. We gotta go. We gotta keep moving. We will review this tomorrow, okay? So tomorrow, at this time tomorrow, we will do it again, okay? We will review. We won't spend so much time, but we will review. Okay, so it's time to go to activity number 3 here. Number 3 is, a book, or a conversation from my book. Okay, so number 3, conversation. Okay, here we go. And we're using my book number 2. And today's conversation is number 21. And the topic is getting together. So, or we could say a get together. A get together. So a get together is like, you know, like it's not a party. A party is, you know, lots of people, and yeah, so let's say a party, there are many people. A get together is smaller, so just a few people. So a few of your friends get together, gather, do something, maybe, you know, talk, play cards. Yeah, so maybe, you know, do some kind of activity. Let's have a get together. You know, maybe, you know, 3 or 4 people, you get together. Maybe let's get together for dinner. Oh, come over, I'll make dinner. Let's have a get together. I'll come over my house, I'll make dinner. Okay, so a get together, a small gathering. So a get together is a small gathering. A small gathering. Okay, so that's what the topic is. A get together, a small gathering. Mary, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so here is the conversation right here. And I'm going to, step 1, I'm going to read the conversation. Then I'm going to write it on the board so we can practice together. Okay, so step 1, I'm going to read the conversation, and then we will practice it on the board. Okay, so here we go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When is the card game? It starts at 7. Should I bring anything? Snacks would be good. Any preferences? Tortilla chips. Okay, here we go. One more time. 3's a charm, so I'll read it 3 times. So here is the second time. When is the card game? It starts at 7. Should I bring anything? Snacks would be good. Any preferences? Tortilla chips. Okay, here we go. One more time. Third time is the charm. When is the card game? It starts at 7. Should I bring anything? Snacks would be good. Any preferences? Tortilla chips. Okay, good. Now I will write it on the board so you can see. I'll show you the picture here. All right, so it starts off, when is the card game? It starts at 7, and then it continues down. Okay, so I will write it on the board so we can practice together. All right, here we go. A says, here's A. A says, when is the card game? When is the card game? B says, it starts at 7. It starts at 7. A says, should I bring anything? Should I bring anything? B says, snacks would be good. Snacks would be good. A says, any preferences? Any preferences? And B says, tortilla chips. Tortilla tortilla chips. Okay, there we go. There's our conversation. So let's practice the conversation together. Let's go over pronunciation, and we will talk about the meaning too, okay? So again, if this seems like small for you, I'm going to take a picture of the whiteboard, right? There's a lot of information. I'm going to take a picture, and then I will put it on my Facebook group page. The link is below, Mark Kulek English Speaking Practice, all right? So all the whiteboards are there, and so maybe it might be hard for you. You can get this, I have 4 books, they're Amazon.com. Also, the link is below for the books at Amazon.com. So if you have your own book, then it's easy for you to follow. But if you don't have the book, that's okay. We can do it here on the board. So A says, when is the card game? When is the card game? So maybe it's a telephone call, right? Oh, when is the card game? When is the card game? So, right, they're going to play cards. They're going to play cards together, yeah? And B says, it starts at 7. It starts at 7. It starts at 7. So that's when the card game starts. So come to my house at 7 so we can play and get going, right? A says, should I bring anything? Should I bring anything? Should I bring anything? Should I bring anything? So do me bring some food. Should I carry, or I'm going to bring it to your house. I'm going to carry it to your house. I'm going to take it to your house. Should I bring anything, right? So drinks, food, money. Okay, should I bring anything? And then B says, snacks would be good. Snacks would be good. So a snack is not a meal, right? It's easy to eat food, right? So like, for example, potato chips is a snack. Finger food, maybe like a little sandwich. So easy to eat food. It's not a meal. It's not breakfast. It's not lunch. It's not dinner. It's a snack, yeah? Or a lot of times snacks can be junk food, but you can have a healthy snack. For example, a healthy snack, carrot sticks. That's a healthy snack. Pumice, that's a healthy snack. What else would be a healthy snack? Yogurt, I don't know if yogurt is a snack. I guess fruit, apples, right? Those are healthy snacks. Anyways, okay. Snacks would be good. Any preferences? Any preferences? Any preferences? Any preferences? Any preferences? So, is there anything you prefer? So, is there something that you want me to bring? Do you have a preference? Is there something you prefer? Like, would you prefer fruit to snack or to chips, right? So any preferences, anything, any request, right? Anything you want me to bring. And B says tortilla chips. So maybe people have, because it's a small gathering, a small group, right? And so maybe some people are bringing potato chips, some people are bringing fruit, some people are bringing cookies. So why don't you bring tortilla chips? Why don't you bring tortilla chips? All right? So any preferences? Tortilla chips. Please bring tortilla chips. Lama, thank you so much. Mwah. Yeah, Tomas. So Tomas says, come together over. Okay. So Tomas, come over to my place at 7. Tomas, come over to my place at 7. Come over to my place at 7. Okay, Tomas? Okay, good. Now let's role play. So we practiced pronunciation. We talked about the meaning. Now let's role play, all right? So I will say A and you say B. I am A. you are B. A, B, A, B. Okay? So let's do it. Let's practice. Countdown. I'm A, you are B. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When is the card game? Should I bring anything? Any preferences? Oh, I love tortilla chips. Good idea. I love tortilla chips. Okay, Tina, thank you so much. Mwah. Okay, let's do it the second time. Yeah? Okay, I'm A, you are B. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When is the card game? Should I bring anything? Any preferences? Oh, tortilla chips. Good idea. I'll bring tortilla chips. I will go to the market right now and buy tortilla chips for the card game. Okay, here we go. Third time is the charm. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When is the card game? Should I bring anything? Any preferences? Okay, tortilla chips, no problem. Okay, good, good, good. All right, let's switch. You are now A, I am B. A, B, A, B. Count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It starts at 7. Snacks would be good. Yes, tortilla chips. Tortilla chips. Okay, good, good, good. Let's do it again. You are A, I am B. Here we go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It starts at 7. Snacks would be good. Tortilla chips. I love tortilla chips. Everybody loves tortilla chips. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, how do you pronounce? Tortilla chips. Tortilla chips. Of course, Tomas. You're bringing the beer. I'm bringing the tortilla chips, and Tomas is bringing the beer. Okay, third time is the charm. Here we go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It starts at 7. Snacks would be good. Tortilla chips. 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 Tortilla. Tortilla. Torilla. That is tortilla. That is a Spanish word. Those, like, if you go to a Mexican restaurant, they will serve you tortilla chips and salsa. And you take the tortilla chip, you put it in the salsa, and eat it. Yeah, Doritos, those are tortilla chips. Yes, Raphael. Hey, Raphael, how are you? Tina, you don't know tortilla chips? They're very delicious. Check Google tortilla chips, Tina. You probably know. Do you like Mexican food, Tina? Do you like Mexican food? Okay, good job. Well, we've done 3 activities. There's 1, there's 2, and 3. Now, number 4. Activity number 4. That is a worksheet. Now it's time to do a worksheet. And these sentences were done by the green team. Yeah, the members. So it's time to do the green team's sentences. We're going to look at the green team's sentences for ideas as a guide, and then you're going to write your own sentences, okay? So number 4, I'm going to just go right over here. We got some space here. Not much space. I guess here, okay. Right here is good. Okay, number 4. Okay, 4. And we're going to do the idiom. The idiom today is fair and square. Fair and square. fair and square. That's the idiom, fair and square. And that means honest and straightforward. Honest and straightforward. So let's look at the sheet. I'm going to put it right there on the board so you can see. I'm going to, on the screen. Fair and square. That's our idiom today we're practicing right here. Here, these are done by the green team. Yeah, they support me. They support the channel. Their names are in green. Okay, we have a few people here, and these are their sentences. Okay, fair and square means honest and straightforward. Actually, before that, let's I forgot I did the poll, and that was the question for you. So let's look at the poll in the chat above the blue box there. All right, 74 people voted. Thank you, everybody. So fair and square means, so there's 4 choices: to have a best friend, to be behind schedule, to be honest and straightforward, a house. And so the answer is to be honest and straightforward. All right, so thank you everyone for doing that, for doing the poll. And yeah, so fair and square means to be honest and fair, or straightforward, sorry, to be honest and straightforward. Yeah, fair and square. Yeah, good, Deepa. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's go back to the sheet here. And we got some example sentences. Yes, we do. I'm going to make it a little larger so everyone can see easily. Okay, fair and square, honest and straightforward. So Sonara says, this life is earned, fair and square. This life is earned, fair and square. Right? So no cheating. There's no cheating in life. No. You just have to be honest. You have to be fair and square, straightforward. That's how life is. There's no cheating in life. Fabricio says, the replay will show that he won the fight. Fair and square, right? So the replay, so, you know, let's say, so he said the fight. So maybe, you know, boxing match. And so it's televised, right? So it's on film, it's on video. And so you can revert, you can look at it again, right? And put it in slow motion. And so we can look at it and we can see it was done fair and square, no cheating. So Fabrizio, the replay will show that he won the fight fair and square. Marian, Joe won the motocross race fair and square. Lolly, my little brother and I played chess and he beat me fair and square. Oh no. Maybe Lolly's little brother is very clever. Yes. Ava says, sometimes life is not fair and square. Oh, sometimes bad things can happen to good people, right? So that's not fair and square. When good things happen to bad people, that's not fair and square. No, that's not. You know, like if you're a good person, if you're honest, if you're straightforward, good things should happen, right? So I believe if you're fair and square, good things should happen. But sometimes that doesn't happen. Okay, Tomas says, I always want to be fair and square. I always want to be fair and square. So Tomas, good. So Tomas wants to be honest, straightforward, right? So no, don't be dishonest, don't cheat, don't lie. Be honest and straightforward. This is how I feel. This is what I think. This is what I say. Okay. Rita, I think politicians should act fair and square. I do too, Rita. I think politicians should act fair and square. Mark, don't be angry. You lost fair and square. That's right. You lost fair and square. Don't be angry. Right? It was a fair and square game. You lost. Don't be angry. Okay, good, good. All right. Well, right here, you do it on your own. Write your own sentences. So in the chat, okay, in the chat, I want to see your sentences. Use fair and square in a sentence. Oh, Tina, you should try Mexican food. It's my favorite. I love Mexican food, Tina. You should try it. Okay, here we go. Let's see your sentences, everyone. Write your own sentences. Do it in the chat. Let's see your sentences. Okay, Umesh says, I try to be fair and square. Good, Umesh. Yeah, Tina, do it. You will not be disappointed. It's my favorite. Well, it does. It's Tomas. It doesn't have to be spicy. There's mild. You could request. You could request your Mexican food to be mild. You could say, "Oh, I can't eat spicy. Can you make it mild?" And they will do it for you. Samuel, all humans have to try to be fair and square. Good, good, Samuel. All humans, you want to S there, all humans have to be, or have to try to be fair and square. Okay, so Samuel, all humans have to try to be. Have to try to be. Marion, we won the match fair and square. Good. Deepa, I can hardly see fair and square people. Okay, Deepa, I can hardly see fair and square people in recent. Okay, that worked. Yeah, okay, Deepa. I can hardly see fair and square people these days. That's better. In recent days, I think it's better if you just say these days, Deepa. I can hardly see fair and square people these days. I think that makes it a little more clear, a little smoother. Raphael, if you don't love her anymore, tell her fair and square. Good, good, Raphael. If you don't love her anymore, tell her fair and square. That is, honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. Okay, Tina, I can eat spicy. Good. All right. You will like Mexican food, Tina. Deepa, you no need. Okay. Okay. You don't need to be scared of anyone. Okay, Deepa, you don't need to be scared of anyone if you are fair and square. Good, good, Deepa. You don't need to be scared of anyone if you are fair and square. All right. Yeah, I like spicy food too. I eat spicy. I can eat spicy food. I enjoy it. Umesh, to be fair and square is a good quality. Good. To be square and fair is a good quality. Good, Umesh. Troublemaker, how you doing? Every person must be fair and square. Or everyone must be fair and square. Everyone must be fair and square. Samuel, all humans have to try to be fair and square in this world. Good, Samuel. Deepa, I can hardly see fair and square people these days. Good, 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 good. Alice, I think anyone should be fair and square in life. Okay, we don't say anyone, Alice, everyone. I think everyone. Not anyone, but everyone. EVERY, everyone. Okay, Ava, to be fair and square is my goal. Nice, Ava. Nada, I am fair and square. Good, good, Nada. Marion, she won the election fair and square. Yes. Tetsuro, he is so fair and square that he donated some goods. All right. Deepa, you don't need to be scared of anyone if you are fair and square. Good. Thank you for fixing your sentences. So that's how we learn, right? Make a mistake, fix it, and you will learn, right? You'll have deeper learning. You will remember that more than if you didn't. So by fixing your sentence, you will remember that, that sentence more than if you just wrote it and didn't fix it. Then it's kind of like in one ear and out the other. Where if you fix it, you're remembering more, you're using more of your brain, you are like learning deeper learning. Oh no, Marianne, or Marilena, or I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Marila. Oh, I wish I could hear you pronounce it. Romero is easy for me to say. Romero. I'm not sure how to pronounce your first name. Marila? Romero. Miss Romero. Yes, Tina, I like spicy food. Okay, Umesh, the game proceeded fair and square. Okay, or in a fair and square manner? How about that, Umesh? The game proceeded in a fair and square manner. I think that's a good sentence. The game proceeded in a fair and square manner. Marion, all we want is a fair and square deal. Good, Marion, I like it. Me too. That's all I ask for. Is all I want in life to be is fair and square. Right? That's all. Nothing, nothing, that's not too much to ask, is it? I think that's fair. If you want things to be fair and square, I mean, that's normal, right? You're not asking for too much. You're welcome, Deepa. Samuel, at least try to be fair and square by yourself. Or to yourself. How about that, Samuel? I think that's really good. Samuel, at least try to be fair and square to yourself. To yourself. I think that's very important. I think because don't lie to yourself, then that's not being very smart, right? So for sure, be fair and square to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Alice, I think everyone should be fair and square in this life. Okay, in this life. Kidding. The team lost it. Okay, the team lost, but it was fair and square. Good, Katie. Umesh, can we write fair and square the reverse? No, like you mean square and fair? No. I don't know. Yeah, no, we don't say square and fair. No, fair and square. And there's a reason, because it's the vowels. So I forgot exactly, but there's a reason why we say fair and square. Like flip flop, right? We don't say flop flip. We say flip flops. Yeah, so it has to do with the vowels, and I can't tell you exactly the reason, but you can You can check that on Google. So there's a reason why we say, okay, tick-tock. We don't say talk-tick, right? So this is interesting. So Umesh has a question. Can we say opposite? Can you say square and fair? No, it's fair and square. And the reason, so it's the vowel. So for example, we say tick-tock, we don't say talk-tick. We say flip-flop, we don't say flop-flip, right? So there's a reason for that, and it has to do with the vowels. And like O comes before U or something like that. It's not the A-E-I-O-U. It's more than that. So it's not just, alphabetical order. It's how we pronounce the words. So you can't say square and fair. You have to say fair and square. Okay. Let's see here. All right. So, okay, I'm just looking through your sentences. Yeah, in this life, good Alice, in this life, Tetsuro, he is very fair and square. He is respected by many people. Good. Nada, we learn as kids to be fair and square. Okay, Nada, we learn as kids to be fair and square. Oh, Miss Tina says, fair and square because my teacher teach me how to do basketball and I made one shot in the hoop or something. Okay. Okay. Many people like TikTok. Yeah, Tina. Okay, Raphael, imagine a motivational speaker changing the order of the words instead of yes, you can. Yes, can you? Don't know, can I? Yeah, so there are rules to the order of words. Yes, Raphael. So we got to stay. If you change the order, then it sounds very strange. Our prime minister is acting in a fair and square manner. That's a good prime minister. Okay, good. We can review this tomorrow. I'm looking at the clock. Well, actually, we're doing fine. Okay, yeah, I think this is good. We're okay on time, no problem. But tomorrow on Saturday, we will review this, okay? It's always good to review, right? We need to review. It's good for our learning, right? Not to do it one time and then finish, right? So it's always good when we learn something to practice and to review, right? That's how we learn. So we will come back to this tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow we will do this again for more practice. Okay, so for today, let's say goodbye to fair and square. All right, so let's do our next activity, and that's going to be 10 very short conversations. So number 5 right here. 10 very short conversations. Okay, so we're going to watch a video and then we will practice. All right, so the first part of the video, let's do it together. Yeah, let's say the sentences together. And then in the second part, we're going to take turns like we did here, right? We took turns. For example, I was A, you were B, and then we switched. You were A and I was B. So with the video, it's going to be the same thing. So part 1, we're going to do it together. And then part 2, I will be A, you are B, and then we will switch. You will be A and I will be B. Okay, so let's do it that way. Oh, Tina, I don't do TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. I have no time for TikTok. So I'm 100% YouTube. I'm a YouTuber of 100%. So I only do YouTube. YouTube takes all my time. All of my time. Thank you, Bucket. I appreciate it. Mwah. Thank you so much. Oh, Air Lady, same time tomorrow. So tomorrow at 10. But okay, yeah, so Saturday, okay, Air Lady asked me, okay, so I'm here on Saturdays, and Air Lady asked me what time tomorrow. So normal time is 10, but I went back to university, so we had a break, and now I'm back in classes. And so on Saturdays, so I work at a teaching university, and a few Saturdays, my students and we go to elementary school, and I help the students teach the elementary school students. So I have 2 classes like that this month. So on May 14th, we're going to be later. So I have to go to the university in the morning next week. So I will post the time that we will start on May 14th. But tomorrow, May 7th, 10 a.m. Japan time. Okay, so for now, May 7th, 10 a.m. Japan time. All right, so tomorrow, 10 a.m. Okay, let's look at the conversations. There it is. I'm going to make it full screen, okay? I'm going to make it full screen, and we can do it together. Let's do it together. Make it a little bigger. I'm doing full screen here. Okay, so this is set 21. Here we go. And then here we go. I won a sandcastle contest. I won a sandcastle contest. I won a sandcastle contest. Congratulations. 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 I won the sandcastle contest. Congratulations. Oh, good. Good job, Bucket. Okay, here we go. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. I'm on vacation. That's nice. Okay, good, Air Lady. Yep, tomorrow at this time. Okay, my hobby is surfing. My hobby is surfing. My hobby is surfing. I like skating. I like skating. I like skating. My hobby is surfing. I like skating. I don't know, Tina. I don't know how to do TikTok. I've never done it before. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Dinner time. Dinner time. Dinner time. Dinner time. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Dinner time. Oh no! Watch out for the zombie, little girl. I love the beach. I love the beach. I love the beach. I love the mountains. I love the mountains. I love the mountains. I love the beach. I love the mountains. I'm collecting seashells. I'm collecting seashells. I'm collecting seashells. I'm taking a walk. I'm taking a walk. I'm taking a walk. I'm collecting seashells. I'm taking a walk. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. Me too. Me too. Me too. I'm having a good time. Me too. I'm jumping. I'm jumping. I'm jumping. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. I'm jumping. Be careful. How often do you snorkel? How often do you snorkel? How often do you snorkel? Every summer. Every summer. Every summer. How often do you snorkel? Every summer. Caught anything? Caught anything? Caught anything? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Caught anything? Not yet. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to run the video. We're going to take turns now, okay? So now it's your turn. I will go first. I will be the purple sentences. And you will go second. You will be the blue sentences. I won the sandcastle contest. Okay, Raphael, good night. I'm on vacation. I like skating. Dinner time. I love the beach. I'm collecting seashells. I'm having a good time. Okay, Tina, bye-bye. I'm jumping. How often do you snorkel? Caught anything? Okay, let's switch. You will go first. You will be the purple sentences. And I will go second. I will be the blue sentences. Congratulations! Yeah, good one, Tomas. That's nice. My hobby is surfing. Oh no! Watch out, zombie! I love the mountains. I'm taking a walk. Me too. Be careful. Every summer. Not yet. Oh, I'm hungry. No fish. Okay, good one. All right. We did it together. Yes, we did. We practiced those Now, is there any questions? Let's real quick. Let's look and I'll explain maybe some of the meaning of these. So go back here. Okay, so vacation, right? So vacation, your time off, right? So maybe you have a job, you go to school, so you get a time off, and so you go somewhere, you do something, you get a break, that's your vacation. Let's see, hobby, right? So his hobby is surfing, her hobby is rollerblading, right? Dinner time, so the zombie is hungry. So it's dinner time for the zombie. The little girl doesn't like, oh no, watch out, zombie. So the zombie wants to eat the little girl. Oh no. Oh, Amazon.com. So where can you buy my book? There's a link below in the descriptions. Amazon.com. 10 very short conversations. 10 very short conversations. Go to Amazon.com. Okay. So here, so I love both the beach and the mountains, but my favorite place is the beach. So I love the beach the most. Yeah. Some people love the mountains. I love the mountains too, but if I have a choice, it's the beach. Yeah, zombies they like brains. Yes, Tomas. Thank you, Bucket. Thank you. Okay, and then collecting seashells, right? So collecting, so you're like on the beach and you find some pretty seashells, and so maybe you put them in a jar or in a bag, and so like a lot of times people have like collections. So some people have a stamp collection, some people have a coin collection, some people have art collection, some people have a record collection or CD collection. So the little girl, she's collecting seashells. So she's on the beach looking for pretty seashells. And so, oh, I'm collecting seashells. And then he says, I'm walking, right? So he's taking a walk. So we say, take a walk. Not have a walk. We don't say, let's have a, I guess you could say, let's have a walk. So not yet. But once you're doing it, you say, oh, I'm taking a walk. You're doing it, I'm taking a walk. You're doing it at the time. You are taking a walk. And then I'm having a good time. So have a good time. You're enjoying yourself. You're having fun. So these are have expressions. Have a good time. Have fun. So she also, so me too. I'm also having a good time. Me too. I'm also having a good time. So Ava, I love both too, but the beach is too far from my house. Yeah. So same with me. I have a mountain very close, but a beach is very far from me too, Ava. Okay. And then I'm jumping. Be careful, right? So don't hurt yourself. Be careful. Watch out. Don't get hurt. Be careful. And how often do you snorkel? So how many times do you do it? Snorkel is you have a tube, and so you can breathe. You could be under the water, and you could breathe air from the tube, right? So that's called snorkeling. And so she's snorkeling right there. And so he asks her, how often do you snorkel? And then she says, every summer. So in the winter, maybe it's too cold, right? The water's too cold. So in the summer, she likes to snorkel in the summer. I think a lot of people like doing that. It's fun. You can see the fish. You can see under the water. And then caught anything. So when you're fishing, you catch a fish, right? So you catch a fish. And so caught is the past tense of catch. And so he's asking, like, have you caught anything? So we use that in the past tense because you've already did it, right? Caught anything? And he says, whoops, not yet. So not yet, meaning I will, maybe not yet at this time. Up. So let's say, for example, you started at 6 a.m. in the morning fishing, and now it's 8 a.m. It's been 2 hours. And so you say, oh, not yet, but I will. So you haven't stopped fishing. So not yet, but maybe I will. So from when I started, and then now you're asking me now, caught anything? Not yet, but maybe I will in the future. So not yet, maybe I will. So if let's say you stopped fishing, you came home, your friend, your wife, your family caught anything, and you go, no, I didn't. So you came home with nothing. You caught no fish. It's over. So no, I didn't. But while you're doing it, someone caught anything? Not yet. Because maybe you will, right? Maybe soon you will. So caught anything? Not yet, but I will. Marion, caught anything? Yes, I caught a nap. Good one. That's good, Marion. Very good. Tomas, I never snorkeled. You should try. It's amazing. Oh, Ava hasn't snorkeled. I enjoy it. It's very, very wonderful. Yeah, to see the underworld or see the world under the sea. Yeah, so it's amazing to see, you know, the fish and the coral. So I've been snorkeling. I went to Guam a few times, and it has beautiful water, clear water. You can see all the tropical fish. The water is very warm, and just snorkeling. And so you just like, you know, you just look under and you can see all the fish, and it's very nice. No, not expensive, not at all. You just snorkel is just a tube, and you have a mask, and not expensive at all. Scuba diving is expensive, right? With the oxygen, that's expensive. I don't know. I've never done that, but I have snorkeled, and it was very nice. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, good job. You know what? Look at, we did it. We did it, everyone. We did it. Good job, everyone. So I'm going to take a picture of the whiteboard. Yes, I am. There's lots of information here, right? We talked about superlatives, using these people. Who's the most boring person in town? Bob is the most boring person in town. So we talked about boring Bob, interesting Irma, patient Paul, funny Fred, amazing Andy, rich Richie, right? We did the superlatives. We practiced this conversation. We did which one is different. We did fair and square. We watched 10 very short conversations. So we did a lot, everyone. Good job. Good job. Air Lady, thank you so much, Air Lady. I really appreciate your kind support right there with the super sticker. I'm going to take a picture of the whiteboard. I have to get my phone. You can't see me, but you can hear me. Okay, here's my phone. And I'm going to open my camera. It's open. I'm going to take a picture of the whiteboard. You can't see me, but you can hear me. Here we go. I'm taking the picture. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I got the picture. And I will upload it to my Facebook group page, Mark Kulek English Speaking Practice. So you can check out the whiteboards anytime you want to. Just the description is below. Oh, good, Tessero. Tessero had a good time. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's see, Troublemaker says, I have snorkeled. I did it under the sea. Yes, it is amazing. Okay. Ava, thank you. Everyone, thank you so much. Green Team, thank you so much. Air Lady, thank you again for your kind support. I really appreciate it. Green Team, everyone, thank you. If you like what I do, please help me so I can help you. Support me so I can support you. Join the channel. Get your name in green. You can see the green people, the green team. And if you join the channel, you will also be part of the green team. So please do that. I have books at Amazon.com. Oh, you can't see it right now because that's in the way. Okay, right here I got books at Amazon.com. They're in the links below. I also have a Patreon page. That's another way to support me and the channel. I have a website, markkulek.com, with flashcards and worksheets that go with my videos. So lots of ways to help me so I can help you. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Saturday. I live in Japan. When I say Japan time, that's Japan. 10 a.m. Japan time, I will be back. We will be here for 1 hour. Today we were here for 2 hours. Tomorrow on Saturday, 1 hour. So I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Everyone have a great day. Have a great weekend. Yes, it's Friday here in Japan. So wherever you are, I hope you have a safe and wonderful weekend. Love and peace to you and your family, to the world. Yes. So let's pray for world peace. Let's be like a monk. Remember, be like a monk. Cook, clean, and pray for world peace. One more time. Cook, clean, and pray for world peace. Let's be like a monk, everyone. Okay. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow. Until then, take care. Love and peace, everyone. I love you. Okay. Let's count down to saying goodbye together. Here we go. Here we go. We're counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thanks so much. I will see you next time. Take it easy. Bye.